promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 30, 180! Point it right.
Mayfield comes out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long. From the gun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 22 out of that play. And the Bucs have the first. New set of downs from the 37. First down, here's Baker. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they try to power right forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Tony.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw, Stroud. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Speed left. 11.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Going deep here for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
18. What's that? Why Tony? Hey, south. 19 Texas.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Catch made by Bucky Irving. This one gets to the 22. Nice step by Damone Clark.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Kings!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Downfield, this finds Waddle. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. That pass complete to Irving. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
It's a gain of 7.
2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Pistol. Alert!
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Baker throwing again. Hits his running back. Escapes the defender. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You've got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Mayfield to throw again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
On the quick.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Buccaneers leading so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. To the air, Stroud. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
The coverage by Zion McCollum.
And the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. The game will be a first down, Texans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18. What's that? Foul.
Here's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Tony. Move.
Throwing is Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Already.
Again, Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Johnson with a return here. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Buccaneers first down.
Mayfield now from the gun. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
And Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Third down, and they need to get 10. They'll throw, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And that is incomplete. The fake is unsuccessful. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
The Bucs take
So
over
first and 10 now from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Second and a yard at the 38-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
Brings up
Third and a lone yard coming up.
On the quick.
Looking to throw on third and one. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Stroud throwing here on first. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now it's Stroud. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get some late points and the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce, the position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Buccaneers 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
With each incompletion, turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Throwing again is Baker. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's cut at the 25. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
It's a design run. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. He's going deep this time. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Like the Texans. 18. What's up? Look the hot.
Here's Stroud now. Short pass brought in. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. 18.
Stroud off of play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end is big time.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here's Stroud again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the decks. A pickup of 17. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He brings it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. but this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here, and sure enough, that offense delivers.
No doubt. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Run.
From the gun, Mayfield. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in the hurry up here.
12.
On play action, here's Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. This connects with Schultz. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
19 Texas.
Stroud off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers can't add much to that interception as the return stopped at the 5. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown or check down, throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
1st and 10 at the 40.
1st down, here's Baker. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Baker now from the gun. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Brought in, inside the 20. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. He's out in the clear. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go. Tony.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. They'll find in his back, Mixon. And they get this down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. Connecting on the slant. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go.
First down. First and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. Oh, he rocks that tackler. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play. But, hey, still a win for this offense. They've got first and goal now from the 2. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal.
18. What's that?
Again, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Nike Texas.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Man in motion out of the slot. Baker now off the play fake. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
They take the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Irvin here from the gun. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
He put some juice on it. He's got it deep downfield. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now trail by just a point in the fourth. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Baker leading the Bucs up to the line. They're going for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And he gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line. Well, the decision's pretty clear here, partner. You got to take the shot going up by a field goal.
Yep, all about the odds here. Increasing the odds that you're either leading or tied if you get the ball back.
And either way, you're prepping your defense to cling to a very small lead.
Either way, that defense is clinging for this situation to go out and show out.
Well, the good news is, still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
And you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
19 Texans.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late.
Now, what's what? 18, what's that? Buggy. Uno.
Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Big gain downfield. Hits the 20. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. On the move, headed right. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, uno more.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, Stroud. Caught by Collins on the slant. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Robin.
Stroud throwing here on first. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
11.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. Just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up. Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Oh, ready? 18. Hey, south. 19 Texas.
Desperation time here on fourth. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First down from the 42.
Run. Kill. 180. Kill. Up. Kings.
From the gun, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Buccaneers leading by 7. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Irving. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Fields this one at the 3. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Look the hot, look the hot. Here we go. 18, 11. Hey, uno Mars.
Shotgun now, first round. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Hey, uno.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They're going to take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Number 80, incomplete. The coverage by Benjamin
No luck on
Morrison.
first down. Here's second and 10.
Here we go. 19 Texans.
Here's Stroud again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
First and 10.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. The Texans closing in, and they get to him. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack.
Run.
They're gonna pass it here. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Brings up third down.
Mayfield looking to throw on this 3rd and 1. For big yards on the right side. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They pick up a 34 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
From the red zone now. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So it's second down coming up.
He was defended by Garrett Stingley.
It's 180. Hey, alert.
Throwing again is Baker. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this kind, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
118. What's that? White Tony. 19 Texans.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.